This is just for the month of July and August, where it should be about 17% of our budget. Our total revenue in general fund is 18%. The only high one, which is good to have high revenue, was construction permits. We had a $7,000 permit for the a $7,644 permit for the new Franklin Main Ranch. They brought up percentages way up. Overall, the percentages for general fund revenue is 18%, so that's right in line. On the expenditures that were a little high, beautification is 31%. I think that was in actually last month's. We purchased some pine straw for the welcome signs. Our city hall is at 31%. We purchased a sign, $1,100 sign that goes on the front of City Hall, stating that it's City Hall. That bringing that up to 31%. Let's see. We had flags. We purchased from I don't know how many, 50 flags to replace some that were worn that are flown along the highway for the holidays. We replaced 50 of those, so that kind of made our flag expense a little more. Mayor's expense is 39%. We talked about that last month. Some of the renovations to the office. Group insurance. It's 25%. We have a few more employees than we had at this time last year. We probably under budgeted that a little bit. Effective November the 1st, health insurance for each employee will go from $494.51 to $529.13. That's a 7% increase. So we really will be under budget when that increase takes effect, and that'll be November the 1st. So that'll be $529.13 per employee, and that includes retired. If the retired person is on Medicare, it is a reduced a little bit. I don't have that figure, but it is reduced a little bit. There are several of them on that. Recreation salaries is 56%. That'll kind of be at a halt until next spring. Same thing on the pools and the ball fields. Our capital outlay on police showed, I think, 99%. We budgeted for the cars and the radios and capital outlay, and pretty much is that all? Okay. Police department was a little high. Some of those radios that were purchased last year through a grant with Mitch Reynolds did not get paid until this fiscal year. It's about $1,700, so that's showing up in his operating budget. Total general fund expenditures, 19%, so that's still good. On the utility system fund, let's see, checking interest was 24%. I don't know. I guess we've had maybe a little more money in the bank. It's based on that. So, but your total utility system fund revenue is at 15%. We have expenditures. There was, and I think it actually happened in the last month. There was a $4,200 charge that was put to USF administrative expense for the service agreement on the radio read meters, and that actually needs to be transferred to the water department. That's made our administrative expense kind of high, and I looked back, and in the past we put that to water department, so I'll change that. Telephone's 28%. Some of the cell phone bills are kind of high. We're looking at switching some of those to a provider that doesn't charge as much. Actually, we've talked to Verizon. They're going to reduce our rates some, but we're still kind of high. We're going to see about doing something else on those. Our group insurance on USF is 23%. Same thing with that. We most of the retired employees are paid out of general fund for the group insurance. And the last few that retired probably 3 or 4, I was paying them out of the utility system fund to kind of take some of the strain off the group insurance, so that's made that a little high. And I think there might be one extra, just regular month, a person that we pay out of there, but I figured in 1 year's health insurance for one person is almost $6,000 a year. So just adding one person to the fund can make it go over budget. Wastewater treatment plant operating expenses, there were a couple of DEQ invoices. That's just an annual thing that we have to pay DEQ every year. And then capital outlay office, we show 83%. We budgeted for a new air conditioning unit, and we do have that, so that's what that is. But your total USF expenditures is 70%. You have any questions?
What is your pleasure?
Make a motion that we accept the financial report.
Properly moved. Second. And second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. I just wanted to sort of highlight, something that was said earlier. When Earl gave his economic and development report, he kind of touched up on the approval of two housing complexes that has been approved for Winsboro. A total number of houses that has been approved is 83 houses / apartments that are going to be built here in Winsboro. I just wanted to share that with you.
Where are they being built? I
Just one of those.
where will they be built? Where are they being built?
Okay, one is north.
Northbrook.
Right, that's right off of 8th Street. West Street run across 8th Street, right into it. The other one is Gary.
Gary Street Village. Gary Street.
Gary is off of Long Cedar Road. And
Okay, thank you.
I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Properly moved. We're closed.